as a trader, one thing that I get to realize and pay more attention to is my self-talk. I realize that the way I talk to myself most times it reflects on how my trade works out, and not just my trade, it reflects on how my life literally works out overall. So your self-talk is the way you talk to yourself, the conversation that you have with yourself in your head, and even the one that you say out loud. So you have to pay attention to the way you speak. You don't want to be able to have a conversation, because the conversation you have with yourself can be the only real conversation that you ever have. So you have to be able to guide the way you speak to yourself. And this might look very harmless, because it may look like it's just normal talk, right? And if you are reasoning through that way, it's just a normal talk. You won't really know the side effect until you are gone into a trade and you realize that you just talked yourself into losing the trade. One thing that I always tell my friends whenever I'm having a conversation with them is that every trader goes through 4 stages, and this is something that the successful traders out there didn't tell us. This is something that those who have gone ahead of us didn't tell us. And getting to realize this, it makes more sense to me. And these are the 4 stages that each trader goes through, and I want you to reflect on each stage and see, where am I right now, and how do I transit from one stage to the next stage? Because life is a momentum, and the moment you stop moving, everything fails, everything dies. So the first stage that every trader goes through is the survival stage. Now, you won't be surprised when I say that majority of struggling traders are still in the survival stage. That's to say, the 80% of traders are here. The 80% of traders who are making 20% of the overall income in the forex markets or the crypto markets. That's the bottom 80% on the survival stage. Now, why is this? And there's only 2 ways to explain this. Number one, the mentality, the mindset, the way the trader thinks, the way survival traders thinks. Now, each of us are brought to this world from the beginning, like the first Adam, right? After the Garden of Eden experience, the whole idea was how to survive. From tilling the ground to childbearing, it was all about survival. So man grew up with that mentality to just survive. We are just looking for the job to just keep us alive, and this has kept so many people stuck in jobs, in businesses that they don't really even like, just looking for how to survive. And as a trader, it affects you, and the way it affects you is because life moves in the same frequency that trading moves. And you might want to argue with this, but if you look at it from another angle, there are ups and downs in life, and the same way there are ups and there are highs and lows in trading. Trading is not time bound. That's to say, it can happen to you anywhere, anytime. The same way life is not time bound. Life doesn't tell you, oh, from 9 to 12, or from 9 to 6 I will be active, and from the rest of the time I won't be active. But life doesn't tell you that it can only happen to you when you are in a particular location. So trading is not location bound, the same way life is not location bound. Someone in the United States can experience the same life experience with someone who is in Nigeria and experience the same thing. So looking at it from that same angle will give a better understanding to see patterns. There are so many patterns that happens in life. How many times have you gone broke and you make money again and you go broke again? These are things that happen repeatedly, and The same thing in trading. How many times have you discovered a pattern that plays out in trading, and that patterns still play out in the future again? How many times have you actually have those things like that? So the survivor mentality, those who are in the survivor stage, their whole focus is how to get rich quick, which is the mentality. Their focus is looking on for the best strategy. They're looking for the automated strategy, the automated wins. So they are out there looking out for a strategy that can give them 90% win rates, a strategy that does not have a losing streak in it. And forgetting that trading is a game of win and losing. Life is a game of winning and losing. So your goal, you should be able to minimize the losses while maximizing your wins. So what keeps people stuck in the survival stage is the way they think, their mindset, their focus, looking for the best strategy. And I've had traders, I've had conversation with traders that I meet in the seminars who tell me they've been trading a particular strategy, and strategy stop working, and they get another strategy, and it moves in a cycle. You find a strategy today and you feel like that strategy is the best in the world. The next month, after 3 months, the strategy doesn't work out again, and you jump to the next strategy. Forget that trading is far much more than just a 1 week stuff, or a 1 month stuff, or or even a 3 month stuff, because your strategy can go bad in 2 months, and it doesn't mean that it fails. So the mentality is what gets people stuck in the survival stage. The result for such mentality is pain, frustration, blowing of accounts, repetition of losses, and depression. I've heard traders who are depressed, who can't eat because of a losing trade or a losing streak. So that's the first stage, and most traders are still on that stage. A lot of traders are literally struggling right here. Now, the second stage is the sustainability stage. This is the opposite of the survival stage. It's a very interesting place to be. It's a very place that you want to admire. It's a place that your whole life begins to move or begins to make more sense. The moment you can put the idea of saying, how do I really survive? The moment you can have that confidence within you. And the reason why the sustainability stage is a stage that beats the survival stage is because of the way people think in the sustainability stage. And how do they think? The way a sustainability trader think is more of patience and consistency. That's the focus. They're focused more on patience and consistency. I'll give you an example. Take, for instance, you trading a pattern, and I've heard traders who say they started trading with just one pair. Most of the top traders that you know out there, they started with just one pair, and as time goes on, they scale up to other pairs because they realize that now they are beginning to be more profitable, and people are beginning to copy that trade. So it won't make sense that someone I'm mentoring loves a different pair. Why me loves a different pair? How do I share my ideas? So those traders begin to input that strategy on other pairs and see, does it work out the same way that this one works out? And after years of trials and errors, they realize that it works. So they keep those pairs that work, and they still keep researching. So I'm not saying to start with one pair right now. The whole choice is yours right now to decide, am I going to stick with just one pair and just see how that pair works out for a year? And as time goes on, I will add more pairs to it, right? Trading pairs to it. So the focus for the sustainability stage is consistency and patience. And for the example that I want to give in is that, take for instance, you're trading $100 account, $100 account. Now, the typical survival trader will not make 10% of this or 20% of this, and there's nothing really wrong in that, right? The only problem is that If you risk 10% of your $100 account, you only have 10 chances, and it's easy to get 10 losing trade in a row. It's easy to get them, honestly. It's very easy to get 10 losing trade in a row. And the reason why the survivor traders go about risking 10% is because they believe that their strategy is 100%. They believe that they cannot lose. So the moment that you have such mentality, right, you'll be able to still stick on that pattern of having a repeated losses. $100 just get blown in maybe a week. But in the reverse case, the sustainability trader will think of ways of, okay, right now my focus is consistency and patience, not perfection. I'm not looking out for the Lamborghini wins right now. I'm not looking out for the Ferrari wins right now. I'm not looking out for the big mansion win right now. I'm not saying all those things are bad. I admire those things a lot, right? But you must understand the stage you are as a trader, and the sustainability stage. Trading a $100 account, the focus that a sustainability trader focus on is 1 to 2%. Now, these may sound ridiculous because trading 1 to 2% will actually be a very, very small wins. Now, if you making like maybe 1 to 2, maybe a 1 to 3 weeks to or a 1 to 4 weeks to, but your wins may be very, very little. Remember, the focus is consistency and patience, not a big win. So the result for the mindset of a sustainability trader is consistent small gains. Now you get it, consistent small gains. So I can scale up, and you can backtest this over and over again and see with the 2% and see. It's not all about trying to make all the money in 1 month. You can try your account for a year and trade 100 for a year. You can make 500. You can make 500% of it in a year. It all depends on your self-talk. So the third stage, and this is the stage where we have the 20% of traders who are right here, and it's called the success stage. Now, so many survivor traders admire this. So many traders who come into trading at first, they all admire this because they watch a video, they saw a content, they saw this trader living a luxury life, and they admire it a lot, right? And their focus is how they can get there very easily. And if you skip a stage, it doesn't eliminate it. It only prolong the days or prolong the time to the ideas or the mindset to learn. So sustainability is the bridge between survivor and success stage. Now, the success stage, the focus or the mentality is scaling up. This is where you can begin to say, okay, I've traded my $100 account for a year and I've been able to consistently trade it to $500. Now I want to scale up. Now I want to go big right now. And how do I go big? You can take that profit that you made and you can risk more percent on it. That is scaling up mindset. Or you can have different trades. You can have different trading accounts, and you can risk higher on those trading accounts because now you're actually risking your profits, not your capital. So the sustainability stage, the mindset is to scale up. And right now it's actually easy to scale up because we have prop firms. Prop firms can help you do that. And the reason for the sustainability stage, which is the second stage, it's that it helps you build a investor track account. It's the investor record account. An investor will see, wow, this guy traded $100 account for a year, mixing just 2% and consistently do it, and without withdrawing, and there's losses, but his losses were very little, his wins were more, he maximized his win. This will literally make an investor want to invest on you, and that's how you get to the success stage, right? It's all about the mentality. It's all about the way you see things or the way you talk to yourself. Now, in this success stage, the result for scaling up is called independence. And I define this as financial independence. You can call it financial freedom, or I define it as financial independence. This is the ability to live well without depending on anyone, without depending on a paycheck, without even depending on your Forex account, because now your mind, and one thing you want to focus is that your mind has to scale up first before your account can scale up. So it's your mind, the books you read, the sermons you're listening to, the audios you're listening to, the seminars you attend, all those things shapes how you think. The fourth stage. The fourth stage is the significant stage. Now, this is a stage. A study was mentioned that only 1% of the overall traders are in this stage. Only 1% of even the whole world are in this stage. And from the definition of significance is living with purpose, living with a passion, right? This is where this is where your focus moves from how can I win to how can I help others win, how can I share my ideas that others can benefit from, right? How can I put these ideas into a book, into a course, into a seminar, into an audio book, into an ebook? How can I implement? How can I mentor? How can I hold a community that I can improve life, that I can see, okay, the next 10, 20 years, I can see that I've improved 1,000,000 lives, or I've improved 10 million lives. How can I use my resources right now to help others, And that is the Jeff Bezos of our time. That is the Warren Buffett, right? These are how they think right now, and these are those who are living in a significant stage. And the focus here is becoming of a teacher, a mentor, a role model, a father, a founder. Now, when I say father, it doesn't only just mean about men alone. You can be a mother, you can be a female, and also be a father. What the father means is you being able to be the head, right? So a human too can also be the head, not just in your home, not in your home, right? But you can be the head in your community. You can be a woman of purpose, right? So this is not just for the men alone. So the result for such mentality is a purpose-driven life. So guys, these are the 4 stages, and it doesn't really stop at the significant stage, right? Because as long as you're staying on this earth, there is still more to do, and you can literally be open to stretch and to expand. So guys, if you found this video very helpful, you can comment below what stage you are. It will really help me to. And if you want me to make a video on how you can move from the survivor to the sustainability stage, because that is where I am right now, and that is I can literally coach you on that. I can literally share ideas on you on that. I can literally make a video on that, or a one-on-one mentoring on that. And I know that in the nearest future, when I'm transitioning from the sustainability to the success, I can also make a video on that. So right now, reflect on this. Figure out the stage you are based on how you think, and always come back to this video, reflect on this video, write down the stage you are right now, and write down the steps to make to the next stage, and write down your target goal on the next stage. And that's how you grow. So if this has been very helpful to you, if you can help us do the needful, you can comment below, you can subscribe, you can like, whatever it feels good for you guys. So my name is Daniel.